You ever be cutting the grass and just, you know, you've been praying about something for a while and then this inspiration hits you like, no? Well, that happened to me the other day. Look at this wreckage, huh? You remember when these were big piles of something? Well, I've been burning these piles. And at first I was taking a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. These piles I burnt in place, including finding this ditch right here. There's water at the bottom of that ditch. It's a mystery. Now we gotta clear this out for animals. Because of this inspiration and this thought that I feel like is from the Lord, I thought, you know what? We need to vlog at least once a month. Between the Jordan Michael Tuesday shows, you know how we do that every other week? We thought, well, we should throw a vlog in there and keep everyone posted on what's going on, because we started you with the story of our house being renovated. But I really think that is just the beginning. I don't know about you, but I've always been kind of a skittish person.
Yikes, impossible bear! Take everybody out of here! Oh, gross, frogs! Everybody, frogs!
You know, just a little jumpy, just kind of like a deer, I guess. So stepping out on this project, on this big house property thing that we're doing here has been a real step of faith for us, because we've kind of gone to uncharted territory, but there's part of me also that soars. I really love things changing. I really love adventure. I love just having something to create. And right now we're walking in paths that I spent mowing some mazes through, and tomorrow we're gonna have some people over, and for the first time we're gonna try out the mazes. The kids are gonna hopefully run through the mazes, and I picture them being like, it might not be that good, but I'm just excited to have some friends down here and share with them maybe some of what I feel the vision that God's given us for the property is. We'll see if it's of Him, but the thing that we need to do to see is step out and try. The other day we cut a path right through the woods, used a chainsaw and a bunch of, you know, rakes and everything, and the kids got out here and helped with taking things away, and now we've got a beautiful little pathway from the house to this field. Now, I've been talking about doing grass mazes for quite some time, and every time I talk about grass mazes, it turns out like this.
Grass mazes?
Yeah, grass mazes, they'd be fun.
Jordan, you're dumb.
Oh. But I think these are gonna be cool, especially if you play capture the flag, you know. All right, pretty background again. Okay, there we go. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So, what is the vision? Elizabeth, what's the vision? Huh? What's the vision, honey?
What's the vision?
We've always thought it would be cool to own a campground, live on a campground, and we did live on a campground at one point, didn't we?
So when we first got married, we lived on a conference center, but it was also a neighborhood. So we lived in one of the neighborhood houses, had a lake, it had, actually a really cool story. When I was in high school, I went to this campground with my youth group on like 2 or 3 different occasions, not knowing that when I was first married, I would be living in there for 2 years. So I thought that was really cool.
Were you saying something? Yeah, so we lived at a campground, and we've always been inspired by that. Like, oh man, it'd be so cool to have a campground and just whatever the Lord might want to do there. And we love working with kids. We love working with families. We don't want to limit it to that, but we thought, you know what? Maybe we should build some tiny houses here eventually, and maybe we should make this into kind of like a campground, or kind of a place where people can do all-day VBSs, and we'll have what? A petting zoo. What else do we have?
A dog.
We don't need a dog for, no.
Okay, we can do a petting zoo. We could do tiny house.
Like maybe hayride, volleyball, a big open field for, I don't know. There's so many ideas. A mini concert,
like an outside coffee house. That would be really, really cool.
This house behind us that is only accessible through our road is for sale. And it's like cheap, but it is a mess in there. I always get nervous coming up here because I know there's a black bear around here. Being chased by a dog. I think I'll not go up there right now. Woo! Woo! Woo. Well, maybe not being chased, but barked at.
It would extend our property almost 3 acres.
We could possibly put some rentals But also we might be able to put a lodge right there.
Yeah.
And that's where you could do like VBS teaching times, retreats, or whatever. We don't have the full picture yet, but it's something along these lines. I really believe that we need to be aiming something along these lines, don't you think?
But I really want a puppy. We're praying for a puppy because my 6-year-old the other day was like, I want a puppy. When are we ever gonna get a puppy? And I'm like, well, you know, you need to pray for one. And then I was talking to my next door neighbor, and they found their puppy in the ditch at the end of our property.
Why did they throw their puppy in a ditch?
Somebody else must have thrown the puppy in the ditch. Anyway,
right. I
so I just am praying that there's a puppy in our ditch someday, and a live puppy.
All right, Olivia, what do you want to do with this land?
I want to get goats and chickens and dogs
What else?
and maybe start like a miniature retreat.
Get chickens and sell their eggs. A cabin for kids to do crafts.
Horses.
Don't know. Maybe do other things they said. Buy a puppy and sell the babies. Buy a sheep.
Should we get any zoo animals?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like a tiger, because I like tigers.
What color will it be?
Brownish.
What about a purple one?
No!
You know, these are just some of our ideas for this. There's so many ideas here. I feel like we have our 2 fish and 5 loaves and are trying to figure out where to go from here. So if this idea is from the Lord, I believe he'll open those doors. But we want to take you on some of that journey with us. So Brianna, you're hoping for more animals, huh?
For a dog.
Yeah,
me too.